Good morning, everyone. Here we are at the start of the third week of April. It's a really strange time of year with work on the ship. Last time we talked, we were just getting the shed ready. So we're moving spars out and the rescue boat and making a workspace. Since that time, the crew have serviced all the blocks. They've varnished the spars. But it's one of those times in the year when I was a young deckhand, I kept a journal. I thought I would keep a journal of my great adventures on the ship. And every day it said, today we sanded and varnished. Today we sanded and painted. Today we sanded and varnished and painted. And after weeks and weeks of that, I stopped keeping a journal. And here we are 38 years later and I still don't keep a journal. So it is very long hours and monotonous work for the crew, and much of the work seems the same. So you're sanding and varnishing and prepping. And what we're doing is we're trying to work with the weather here in Nova Scotia and trying to do all our inside work here in the early part of April, and then hopefully move outside as the weather gets better moving into May. So we always have the common question about when we're going to take the cover off the ship. But right now it's a greenhouse in there. It keeps the temperature in there sort of 5 degrees warmer than outside. So we've scraped and primed the bulwarks, the white fence around the deck of the ship. We've done some work. The crew are in there now with the name boards that are on the bow and the stern of the ship, because it's a good dry place to work and it's away from the varnishing that's going on in the shed. So work continues. We'll get there and we'll start rigging the ship. We still have 3 more deckhands to join us, sort of out towards the end of next week, and then we'll have our full complement. So as we're starting to look forward to hopefully getting out and sailing in the bay here, our first thing that we're going to go to this year is SailGP in Halifax. If you're any kind of sailing fan at all, or if you're new to sailing, this is a great, easily accessible form of racing to watch. They've got great social media content. They're on all the platforms of social media, and it's really fast and it's really exciting. And the crews there are really starting to dial the boats in, and they're pushing everything to the maximum. So really exciting to watch. Of course, we have Team Canada, so we watch and support them here on the ship, and their captain is a Phil as well. So we're hoping to get the 2 Phils together when they're in Halifax.